Hi guys, so as promised I am coming at you with a Slim and Well video, and what we're going to make today is Chinese style garlic, ginger and honey chicken. And what you will need is a measuring jug, and in here I already have put a teaspoon of water, not very exciting. You will need 2 chicken breasts, which I've already chopped up for quickness in this video. In here we have 3 cloves of chopped garlic and some ginger. You'll need some honey, some salt and pepper, and some sweet chilli sauce. Okay, I've chosen mild for this recipe, but you can get it up to super hot if that's what you prefer. And in here we have some egg noodles and some spring onions. As I am Scottish, I will probably refer to these as saibies at some point throughout the video. And you'll need your measuring sponge, you will need an oven dish, and you don't need the wok, but I'm going to use the wok. So yeah, and I have preheat my oven to 180 degrees, so let's get started. Cool, you can see me. Okay, so what you want to do here is, as I said, you've got 2 chicken breasts here which I've already chopped up. Just pop these in your oven proof dish and spread them around a wee bit. Okay, what I will do is, this is not my own recipe, this is a recipe I found from a blogger that I follow on Facebook, so I will post the recipe at the end, which will include all of the measurements and everything that you need as well. Okay, and then in your measuring jug you want to add your, so as I said, I've already got a teaspoon of water in here, very exciting. And you want to add your garlic and your ginger. Okay, and you want 4 teaspoons of the sweet chilli sauce. I can't get this lid open, there's always going to be something that's going to go wrong in my videos, isn't there? Got it. Okay, and you want, as I said, 4 teaspoons, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's simple. Okay, honestly, this is just the simplest thing to make ever. Okay, now I'm going to give this a rinse out because I do need to scoop out the honey. Don't want there to be remnants of sweet chilli sauce in my honey. So, and it's 2 teaspoons of honey. Now these should be even, but let's face it, it's basically impossible to get an even teaspoon of honey. So, okay, now this recipe serves 2 and the whole thing is 3 sins, so it's about 1.5 each. There, 2 teaspoons of honey. La da da dee, la da da da, la da 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 da. So that's that, and I forgot to get out the fork. Okay, and you just stir this around like this and pour it over your chicken. Okay, now I always opt to bake. You can opt out of baking and just go straight to wok, but I always opt to bake just because I think it has a nicer texture when you do that. But if you don't fancy baking, if you know you're pressed for time or just can't be bothered, then that's fine too. You can miss it out, it's not a problem. Okay, and just get your big spoon and give it a good stir. Make sure your chicken is completely coated in the mixture, like this. Okay, this is very exciting, just watching me stir some chicken, I bet. Okay, but this is just one of the nicest recipes I've ever had. I wish I was creative enough to make recipes. I'm very good at cooking, I'm very good at following recipes, but making them not so much. So there we go, I would say that's me coated all my chicken. Give that one last stir just to be on the safe side. So that's my chicken all nicely coated, and as I said earlier, my oven is preheated to 180 degrees. So we're just gonna, it just looks like that, it's nothing exciting. We're just gonna pop it in the oven. Okay. And we'll let it bake for 10 or 15 minutes. So I'll be back with you in about 5. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so the chicken's been baking for about 7 or 8 minutes now, and we're going to keep it baking for a wee moment. And what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly fry the noodles. You can also make this recipe with vegetables, like steamed vegetables, which is really nice, but I am a noodle girl, I do love the noodles. So we're going to get our trusty fry light. I use the garlic one, but just because I love garlic, but you can use whatever kind you like. A few wee spritz in your wok. And in we pop. So, where'd I put my spoon? Got a different spoon now because I didn't want to be using the same one I was touching raw chicken with. And we just let this fry for a couple of minutes. Now you do have the option to just fry the noodles and then put the cooked chicken on top of the noodles in your bowl, but I actually like to add it to the wok for a wee bit at the end as well, just so the flavour gets all up in my noodles. Okay, so while that's just having, I'm not good at, see this tossing, I can't do that, I'm not good at that. Don't understand people that can do that. So this is my noodles and my sides. Just getting a wee blast in there. Okay, and just while they're warming up, I'm going to fetch the chicken out of the oven, because I don't want to overcook my chicken, so I'm going to take it out while it's still mildly undercooked. But obviously, if you're not going to be putting your chicken in the wok, you're going to want to keep that in there. Okie dokie. Now nice and garlicky. So you can see the chicken right now, it's sort of partially cooked but not quite all the way there yet, and it's still got that lovely sauce around it. Alright, so I think the noodles are sort of part cooked at this point, so in the chicken goes. Chicken's a wee bit stuck, we'll loosen it up a touch. Okay. And in we pop with the chicken. Love that sound. And just scoop out any remnants of the sauce, not that there's much. So at this point you're just basically stir frying. Most people have a clue how to stir fry. If not, put everything in a wok and stir it around till it's cooked. La-da-da-dee. Okay, and it's at this point while it's cooking that you're going to want to add your salt and pepper. Okay, just add a wee shake it first. You can always add more at the end, but the idea of doing it while it's cooking is so that it infuses, apparently. Okay, so you just continue doing this for a few minutes until the chicken is completely cooked. Because it'll probably be pretty boring for you to stand here and watch me stir fry for the next few minutes, I'm going to pause, but what I will do is insert a wee clip of the finished product at the end. So, see you in a couple of minutes. Hi guys, so this is the finished product. My kitchen light makes this look so much lighter than it is. It is actually pretty dark. But regardless, I'm still never good at making anything look like the photos anyway, but it tastes spectacular. This is the full whack. I will portion it down a wee bit because this is designed for 2 people. This is 3 sins, as I mentioned earlier, so when halved it will be, it's out of focus, So when halved, it will be about a cent and a half. And obviously, if you're wanting to pack up the speed, this doesn't have a great deal of speed in it, so you can serve it either with a side of steamed veg, or you can replace the noodles with steamed veg, which I have done before, but I do like noodles. Obviously, if you're going to half this, you can also pack in some more noodles. They're free. But that's basically the finished product. I won't be adding any speed to this just because I have been packing my face full of speed food all day, so I think I deserve a wee break. So yeah, I'm going to go half this and then eat it and enjoy. And I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Size of this forehead, man, it's massive. Hi guys. Yeah, so you probably clocked all of the snarky little comments I was putting to myself in the video. I don't know how I didn't clock that I was using the wrong spoon. I didn't even notice until I was sitting here editing the video for you. I didn't notice, first of all, that the spoon was massive. I didn't notice that there was more sauce than usual and that it was a completely different texture. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I'm obviously very, very absent-minded today. But it is a fantastic recipe when you follow it properly and use a teaspoon and not a tablespoon. It actually tasted nice, but it's obviously like 5,000 cents now, so I'm basically a write-off for the next couple of days. But yeah, I can laugh at myself. I've got no problems with it, so I'm going to post it anyway, and I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.